He unveiled his plan to cut the debt right here on Fox and Friends. And guess what? 1 penny at a time, we can take on trillions? I guess so. He's back. Florida Congressman Connie Mack joins me right now on the curvy couch. Good to see you, Congressman.
Good to see you, too. Thanks for having me.
It's so amazing when we talk about trillions of dollars, which up until this point, nobody could really calculate in their head. And now you're saying, if we go back to the simple use of the penny, we can solve this problem. How?
That's right. Well, it's real simple. So in Washington, every year there's an automatic increase of spending of 7%, 7.5%, 8%. So every year, everybody thinks that we're at a flat, like we're not spending anymore, we're not raising the rate of spending, but every year we're spending 7.5% more a year. My plan says is we freeze that. We don't continue to raise, continue to spend more, and then we cut 1% a year for 6 years. So that's 1 penny out of every federal dollar. After 6 years, we cap spending to 18% in GDP in the 7th year. In the 8th year, we balance the budget, and after 10 years, we cut $7.5 trillion. It's simple. Everybody that's watching the show this morning, they've had to cut more than 1 penny out of every dollar of their home budget or their business budget, and it's something that Washington should be able to do.
Well, think about how people walking on the street, sometimes they don't even pick up a penny. I mean, if we put it in perspective like that, it makes total sense. You think that you might be nominated to the super committee with that kind of a plan?
Doubt it.
Do you think they'll take up your plan as part of the super committee to try and cut $1.5 trillion over the next decade?
Well, we're going to continue to push, and I'll tell you what's happened since I was here last. We now have 57 co-sponsors in the House. We've got 7 co-sponsors in the Senate. So we're picking up a lot of steam here. Democrats seem to also like it. Lanny Davis wrote an op-ed in support of the concept of the bill, and so we're moving it. We're going to continue to push it. And what's really great, there are so many people now who are going to other members of Congress and senators saying, I like that penny plan. I want you to support it.
So if constituents who are listening right now like it, what can they do to voice their support?
Well, a couple things. They could go to my website at mac.house.gov. And they can sign a petition and those types of things. But more importantly, I think it's reaching out to their members of Congress, reaching out to the senators and saying, this is a common sense plan. It's simple. It's something that I've had to do at home, and we want you to do the same thing.
Now, you are in an interesting situation because you're married to another member of Congress, Mary Bono from California.
That's right.
She voted yes on the debt plan. You voted no. And I'm wondering what the discussion at dinner was that night.
Yeah. Well, the dinner that night was great because we knew what we were going to do by that time. But
so you already made up.
We had already made up. She had a great line. She said to somebody, she goes, well, we respect one another's opinion, and then he sleeps on the couch. And
another thing people can relate to out there, right?
And,
besides the penny.
And I said, yes, dear.
You got it right.
That's right.
All right. Always great to see you, Congressman Connie Mack. We'll see if your plan continues to gain steam.
Thank you very much.
All right.